Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast collection with our channel. Here is the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia by Hot Wheels. This is part of the Car Culture Track Day series. This is my most anticipated model when this series was first released way back in 2016 because this model has a working feature, and I always like models with working features because they add more posing possibilities when they get displayed in my display case. I was just checking my collection and found this model and thought, hey, why not do a thorough review of this model? I kind of missed this one. It's it's very heavy because it has both a metal body and base, and I think the working feature also is made of metal. We're gonna check that out later in the video. Since this is an older model and the series is kind of earlier when I think Hot Wheels was still, uh, let's just say, introducing the car culture series to eventually become the Hot Wheels Premium, I guess. There have been changes, and we're seeing some of the early characteristics of that series in this video, but more on that later. Let's take a look at the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, starting in the front. Because this is a premium model, it has painted front lights, and I like that. It adds the realism to the model. It has also casting details. It's not painted, the air intakes, I guess, over here, and the badge of the Volkswagen, it's over here, that little circle. It's not given any paint design, but I think that would be okay since the front lights have been painted for this small diecast model. You can see here at the bottom the lip. It's shiny. It's not plastic, but it's metal because this is a premium model. If you look from here at the front, you can see that there is the roll cage from the view here in the front window. At the left side, at the driver's side, there are more paint designs, and this is a play for the name of the car, and that's a Guillotine Garage. I guess it's a fantasy garage that has been made by the designer of this model. Volkswagen, color black, just behind the front fender. Some more details. I'm thinking that this is the office of Mattel, Hot Wheels, San Fernando Valley, somewhere around there. I'm just guessing here. Some more paint designs. I think one of them is for a car parts and tire company, I think. And most likely this is the name of the designer, I guess. I'm just making a guess here because anything can be done in Hot Wheels and the paint designs. Some are hidden Easter eggs for the name of the designer or their office, something like that. And it can be anything here. Let's look at the right side of the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. Same paint details, lots of them. Volkswagen logo, guillotine with two-tone, or make that three-tone paint. White, orange, and black. And some more of the text logos spread out. This has been applied on the, I guess it's light blue or teal body. You can see the metal paint on it. It has some sparkly effect. I think it's called metal flake. And just like in the front lip, we get to see the base. I think you're going to call this as the step. It's also made of metal. It's part of the metal base. This Volkswagen Karmann Ghia is interesting because you can see the setup. It's kind of lowered. I think it's to reduce the drag. This is for racing, most likely because of the back wing as well and how it's customized. The back fender, it's rather large compared to the front. It's covering the back wheel. And if you look at the profile of the car, it's lowered. You can see the wheel is, there's not much space on the wheel well. Unlike a regular car wherein you can somehow see the suspension around here, the gap to make the suspension work. It's so small. And same as the back wheel, but the back wheel is kind of covered by the large fender. Not really sure what this is for. This is most likely an air intake just behind the door, and there's a door handle as well on the top. You can see some of the roll cage details from the window that is not covered. If you're thinking that it has a same sized wheel set, it's pretty much the same setup as the Hot Wheels cars, wherein the front wheel is made to be of regular size compared to the back wheel, and that is a larger wheel. That's the common Hot Wheels setup, and the back wing as well. You can see here, not much detail. It's just painted, and I think that's a sprue. It's not something hidden. It's just a connector for the part before they get assembled into this model. Here at the back, we get to see some of the working features here. We're going to explore that more as we go along to the video. It does not have any paint design, and you can see some of the details of this model being aged. It has been displayed. I displayed this in my display case and displayed again on the desk. An old model, 2016. You can see a clip here that can act as the license plate holder. Not certain what these are for. I think this is the extension for the support of the back wing. I guess it's not a bottom diffuser. It does not have any paint design. Kind of lacking because this is a premium model. Hot Wheels during that time should have applied some paint design here. We can see, just like what they're doing in the mainline series, they often omit one side for the paint design. Sometimes they go all throughout the paints on the sides, and sometimes they just put everything in the front and nothing else on the other sides of the car. And this model, even though it's a premium model, it does not have any paint design at the back. And that's different compared to the present Hot Wheels car culture or Hot Wheels premium series, wherein the models are now painted all over, if you observed. But this one, since this was in 2016, they still kind of reduce the painted parts, and this is at the back. It does not have any paint design, but it does have some casting details on the sides. You can see it from here. That is for the brake lights. It's kind of hidden by the body paint, but if you look more close, you can see the difference. There's a bump over here, and that is for the brake lights, both in the left and the right. The license plate is over here, or maybe it's going to be attached here, but I think it's most likely in this part. Looking at the top, here's the full top of the Karmann Ghia. Let's explore this. The front trunk. I'm guessing this is the front trunk because the engine is kind of at the back. Going here at the roof, it's made of two pieces. One is for the working feature in the center, and the other one, the rest, is the teal color for the metal body. The back window is divided because of the roof part, and I said that it's at the back, the engine, because there are some air vents around here, those little ridges representing the air vents at this part. Here's the top of the back wing, made of this two parts. They're connected together. And maybe in the real Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, there might be a small gap here, but this is a very small model, and it's going to be impractical to attach a small gap here because it's going to be prone to breakage, I'm assuming. Let's take a look at the base, and here's the base. It's all metal. It's a good thing this model aged nicely. It did not incur any rust or discoloration that much. Karmann Ghia at the center, and the make is made in Malaysia. Some of the engine details at the back, very nice detailing. And there are more vents to dissipate the heat being generated by the engine, and also to prevent overheating. The chassis details, the suspension as well. I'm not really sure if the center is just one piece panel, but in the real car, it's most likely having more parts compared to this one, because this is just a small model car, and this is the information area for the model. Like I mentioned earlier, the front wheels are regular sized, regular thickness, and the back wheels is the larger wheels set that is thicker and larger. And look at that, there are even air vents at the back as well. Maybe this can also act as an exhaust on how it was designed. I guess so. Or maybe these are the exhausts. I can't really tell, because this one kind of connects over here into the body and into the back wing. So this side might be more for the support, and these little shapes over here just on the sides of the rivet might be for the exhaust. I'm just guessing here. Now let's take a look at the interior. The interior, surprisingly, has just one seat, and it's kind of centered if you observe carefully. It's not on the left side. I mean, in a regular car, the seat should have been on the left side to make room for the passenger, but it's more nudged at the center. You see that? That's interesting. Because there's no passenger seat and the driver is kind of in the center, I think that is more for accuracy and to reduce the weight to make the car run faster during the race. And above, in the roof, there's also a detail for the air intake as well to reduce the drag. Lowered car air intakes in strategic places to reduce the drag during racing. Now let's take a look on how to display the model. You can display the model just like that. I mean, at the start of the video, like this in the regular configuration, or if you want to explore more on what's inside the model, you can easily detach the back wing part by just pulling gently like that. It's easier for me to pull this up since I displayed this a few times, and I just want to see the working feature by removing the top, the cover that contains the back wing. Will reveal the engine, and that's a nice looking engine. It's kind of cut off. I'm not really sure on the real car if there's this gap here, but there's a compromise, so the top of the cover can be attached here, so I'm okay with that. But the Hot Wheels designer retained most of the engine details, and that looks good. You can even see the wheels on the sides, and if you roll them, very nice to look at. I mean, you're looking at the internals of an engine of the car on how it works in a very miniaturized form. There are even additional details over here. The window, it's kind of divided that we saw earlier. I don't know why they placed these grooves on the window. Let me touch that. Yes, they are grooves. They're raised. But that is most likely for design. From here, if you want to look more of the interior, you can see the driver's wheel and the roll cage. And the roll cage is one piece with the clip, and that's interesting. This can be displayed like this as well. That's the second configuration. You can place it like that, display without the cover or the cover by the side. Or the last variation that you can do is to attach the cover and somehow just put it here to pretend that the mechanic will come back to the car to continue the repairs and upgrades for the Karmann Ghia the next day in, let's just say, your diorama. And that's a pretty cool setup. I think based on the Hot Wheels with Kia, I clip it back by the way. To return it, you just hook this here. And also before I return that, I was thinking this cover might have been plastic at first because Hot Wheels mixes plastic with metal parts. But interestingly, I guess this is a metal part. You can see it from here. The rivet is made of metal. And it's kind of hard. But I'm not going to go far as bending the cover just to make sure this is made of metal, because I'm going to lose my cover and the model will not have something to have the original cover back, and that's not going to be good. But putting the cover here, you just slide in the slot and then gently press it until it clicks, and it's back to its original form, the Karmann Ghia as it was first presented. I checked the Hot Wheels with Kia going back, kind of sidetracked over there, and the model, the last release, and this is the last release, that is the year 2016. Based on the Hot Wheels with Kia, and I'm also checking the models, I think this is indeed the last release, known release. So I'm not sure if it's going to be re-released in the mainline soon or another Hot Wheels Car Culture series or Hot Wheels Premium. If you want to find this model and add this to your collection or the variants, you can just look online for this. I think you can see the model, this one, the exact one, on the online stores, or its variants, the other variants, if you want this in your collection. Very nice looking model. This ends my video art on the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia Hot Wheels Car Culture Track Day series by Hot Wheels. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.